All right, hello everyone, and and welcome to Madness Project Affection or Affections. I'm not exactly sure what the name is. Uh, I haven't been able to full screen this game. Is one of the things I noticed. Also, when I launched it, like I need you to understand the visceral reaction I just had moments before hitting the record button on OBS. This game was so loud. I got blasted by this music, and it's still pretty loud. I have it down to 2. You can see like my whole taskbar right now because I can't find a way to. I'm assuming there's no way to full screen it, and honestly, we're probably better off not doing that. I'm not gonna try to force this game into full screen. But this is yet another Madness dating sim. I made one on the one that Ninja Muffin made all those years ago. And when I say that, I mean like a year and a half ago. When did I upload that video? I'll have to look it up. But yeah, that video of mine was really popular. So why don't we revisit the world of Madness Combat dating sims? This one appears to be about Jeebus, Crackpot, and Hofnar. We're doing Crackpot last. I do not like that guy. But oh Jesus, I wanted to start off by saying it's been a while since you guys have heard from me in any context on this channel other than the podcast videos we were uploading. We haven't done those in a while. We want to do more of them, but you know, just scheduling conflicts and just not getting around to it has been the primary source of why you haven't been seeing more of that. I do have some plans for the future. There is some stuff I want to record. Both of them are Madness related. Whoop-de-doo, big surprise. But, one I want to do is... Sorry, I just noticed at the bottom right of my screen. Good. Plus 4.08%. Thanks, Windows 10, for that information. But, the big thing that I want to do is Madness Project Nexus Legacy of the Self-Eater. That update is probably coming out near the end of this month. I want to let's play it. I want to get that on YouTube as soon as possible, so try to expect that. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I don't always have time to record. It's really difficult for me to find a little window where I can adequately record a video. And then after that, there is an update coming for Not Enough Madness, which is the mod for Project Nexus, which is this New Game Plus update. It's basically a little overhaul of Arena Mode. And I want, not Arena Mode, well, it's both Story and Arena Mode. I want to play through them both on the channel, if at all possible. So maybe expect that from me if I can make it work. But for now, we're playing Project Affection, I guess. And may God help us all. Start. Oh, cool. Cool background. This is Nexus City. It's one of the biggest cities in Nevada. You were in a great hurry to cross the crosswalk to a place. Very apt descriptions here. There's a menu. I guess I'll save. That's all in Jap. Yeah, this is made by a not English speaker, so I'm not gonna be too harsh on the writing. The Nexus Corps. That is the name of the organization you will be working for. Oh boy, I get to be a fascist. Another, is that Halo 4? No, is that Borderlands? That looks like Borderlands in the background. You overcame a rigorous written test and interview process to join this organization. So it's pretty highbrow, huh? The world called the Other Place, an urban development, possible by the energy extracted from it. So we're already lore accurate here. Okay, somebody did a little bit of reading. You sympathize with such a philosophy of Nexus Corps and entered the company as a researcher. Nexus Corps is a large organization that combines the best of science and technology with military power and strives daily for the development of Nexus City. The magnification rate is astronomical, to say the least. And then Phobos is up there being like, today I think I will become a god and fuck over everybody because I'm a massive asshole. Oh shit. I right-clicked. Oh, right-click just hides. If you really want to look at the background, you do that. You party all night long for the joy of being allowed into such a place. Is that a good thing to do before your first day of work? Getting like super drunk? And as a result, you oversleep. Yeah, literally, I called you out on it. You look at the memo in a cold sweat. There is the name of the chief scientist of the department to which you will be assigned. My cat is rubbing against my leg, so if you hear any meows, that is because of Finn, my cat. There it said, Dr. Hoffnar. Okay, I guess I don't get a choice of who I interact with. Dr. Hoffnar. That's the name of your boss. Boss. As you ran into the lab, you bumped into someone who was just passing in front of you. I swear to God, this is like a screenshot of Halo or something. Those boxes look really familiar, but I don't know. It feels like Halo to me. Ugh. You bounced off the fluffy belly and rolled on the ground. We're in it now, folks. It's about to get fucking weird. Are you okay? I'm sorry, it was my fault for not looking ahead. You apologized to that person. That's okay. Oh, I never seen your face around here. Are you perhaps a newbie? I don't like the way you're talking to me right now. You introduced yourself. Aha, so you must be the person Kristoff mentioned. Welcome to the Nexus Core. I am Dr. Hoffnar and I have committed many atrocities. Here, you see, we mainly study what you call, quote-unquote, the other place. Well, as a newbie, you won't be directly involved in the research, but will be performing simpler tasks. You'll get used to it if you try anyway. You know, it's your first day. I'm going to introduce you to all the different places. Okay, so I guess we get a little tour of the science tower. I'm guessing that's where we are. You were taken by Dr. Hoffnar on a tour of the various facilities. I guess that's the general explanation here. It doesn't matter if you don't understand it at first. Just learn it slowly. Your desk is just down the hall, so why don't we just sit there and go over the documents first? I had a burp. Oi. I can't show you around more because I have to run an errand now, but are you okay on your own now? No, I fear for my life every waking moment. You nodded. Great. Alright, I'm going to go now. See you later. I don't like your cat mouth. It disturbs me greatly. You go to your desk and take a seat as you are told. Oh, I'm a subservient little pet, aren't I? In front of you, there is a computer and a mountain of documents. Perhaps you have to deal with all this from day one. I mean, yeah, gotta throw all the work on the newbie, right? You are quickly beginning to regret your decision to join this organization. It only goes down from here, man. Like, the pit is just fucking deep as shit. 10 hours later, Jesus Christ, I hope I'm getting paid by the hour, God. You had finally finished your last task and were out in the hallway looking stunned. There's that burp. Oh, I was sitting there in the back of my throat. Jesus. Well, speaking of Jesus, I have a feeling we're about to meet him soon. Intuition, I guess. This is tough. It is definitely not a workload for a newcomer to do. You sighed loudly. Oh, it's this asshole again. Oh, you finished your job today. You raised your head at the sound of a familiar voice. Your predecessor ran away and disappeared on the first day. Surprised you didn't just shoot him in the back of the head when he tried to leave. So I wondered what would happen to you, but it looks like you managed to pull it off. I'm kinda relieved. You afraid I was gonna die? Which is, frankly, a fair thing to worry about. The leader of this place is very fickle. What can I say? Unusual person, so there's a lot of turnover, but also a shortage of staff. It's a situation like that. I would be very grateful if a person like you could join us. Well, I hope you will do your best not to overwork yourself too much. I don't think I have much of a choice, pal. If it doesn't look like it's going to work, you can always let me know. I can do counseling for you. I mean, you're like, what, the head scientist of dissonance and whatnot? I feel like you've got other responsibilities. Dr. Hoffnar's calm demeanor cheered you a bit. Well then, good job today. See you tomorrow. My cat just knocked something over. Dr. Hoffnar left briskly. He did not look tired, even though the nature and volume of his work must have been incomparable to mine, I think is what I'm trying to say. Tomorrow too. Let's do the best. We can do it. You wobbled along and headed home. Did I sit on a stick all day? What the fuck happened? You wake up to the sound of your alarm clock. It looks like you'll be able to go to the Nexus Core today without being late. By the way, it's now 4 o'clock in the morning. Hey, I relate to that. I also wake up at 4 in the morning to go to work. And I fully mean that. I absolutely do. Like, it's 10:57 in the morning as I'm recording this because I got off work like an hour ago. The ostensible start time is 7 a.m., but this is because mysterious meetings and mysterious work are planned in the morning. Yes, that's when we commence the killing. You regret it even more that you entered here. Yeah, it's not exactly the best place. I would have settled with Merc. Oh shit. When you arrived at my desk after completing your morning's litany of duties, for which you have no idea why that exists, you noticed a single message addressed to you. It's from Dr. Hoffner. There, in a rather casual style, it is a description of the work to be done today and a schedule of meetings in the afternoon. You decided to reply. So we'll just go formal. I feel like, I'm gonna be doing that a lot. You replied with a clerical style. Burp number 2. I just ate, so I apologize. A short time later, Dr. Hoffner responded. It just says lol K on it. Well, thanks, asshole. Once you finished your reply to Dr. Hoffner, you immediately set about the day's visit. Sorry, Hoffner, like, kind of took me out of it for a second. You look at your watch and see that it is past noon. Realizing that you have missed lunch, you suddenly feel very hungry. You stretch up and get from your desk and decide to go to the cafeteria. It's the newbie. Late for lunch too? When you went to the cafeteria, you found Dr. Hoffnar there. You heard that Dr. Hoffnar had also come to the late lunch. He did indeed just say that to me. I knew it. It's so easy to forget when you're so involved in your work, isn't it? Nexus Core's company cafeteria is based on the concept of complete nutritional value, with meals that provide a full day's worth of nutrition in just one meal. The taste, well, yeah, you know what I mean when you try it. That's an interesting face you've made. You take a look at the cafeteria menu. Again, this looks Halo 4 in the background. The complete nutritional diet, number 3, an artificial vegetable salad, cyborg chicken nuts, and dissonant sushi. I have a feeling we shouldn't be putting dissonance in the food, people. Especially you, clown man. Isn't it amazing? Wow. In a bad way. This is great. I love this. If you don't care about your health and want to taste the food, I'd suggest you buy your meal at the store next to the cafeteria. I always buy donuts there and eat them. Every meal. Yeah, it shows. Which do you prefer? I'm concerned about nutritional value, so I'll be at the cafeteria. After all, sugar, donuts are the best. I mean, I don't want to die, so I'm just gonna eat a donut. Yeah, that's especially good when you're tired. No, it's not. Donuts will make you more tired. Yes, since we're here, why don't we eat together? It's a rare opportunity, right? You nodded. You discussed many things with Dr. Hoffnar over lunch. About you, your job, your favorite. You enjoyed your time with him. My favorite what? Wow, it's already this late. I have to get back soon. Thanks for today. It was a lot of fun. If it's okay with you, I want to talk again together. So, see ya. Okay. As soon as Dr. Hoffman returned to the lab, you also decided to leave the cafeteria. And I still got shit, yeah, I got shit to do. You were ready and went back to your desk. Well, I get to talk to Jeb. He's who I came here for. You were not released from work until the morning. Did I stay overnight? But your feelings were somewhat brighter because today is your once a month day off. Wow, thanks. Of course, there is only one more thing to do. Sleep. That night you had a strange dream. You dreamed that Dr. Hoffnar is dressed as a clown and is fighting you. I'm prescient. I've consumed the spice melange and I can see into the future. In that dream you were wearing some kind of restraints and had no freedom of body. Dr. Hoffnar hits you with a sign. And now I am awake. You jumped out of bed because of the strange dream you had. Trying to forget the strange raw sensation, you rush to get out of bed and wash your face. Why am I coming here? It's my day off. When you went to the Nexus core, Dr. Hoffner was in the lab, a step ahead of you. Maybe he was staying there. He groaned and nodded his head constantly. Guess he's talking to somebody he doesn't like. Hey, when were you there? I didn't notice you at all. Seeing as how he didn't even notice you were there, Dr. Hoffner seems something is bothering him quite a bit. But still, your dark circles are worse than usual today, aren't they? Is something wrong? Oh no, that's just from years of not getting enough sleep. They're never gonna go away. I dreamed that you were a clown. That's it. I heard a thump. Like, after he said that, I heard a thump in my apartment, like, oh god, Trick is rapidly approaching my location. Oh shit, I better get out of here. Yes, that's what I should do. Now we can win the Interdepartmental Director Phobos host Doki 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 costume contest? Did you smoke, like, raw crack before you made this? I'm okay. Thank you. You solved my problem. I'll buy you a donut next time. Thanks. Apparently, unbeknownst to you, you solved his problem. Why am I so close to the floor? Are we just sitting on the floor right now? Once you said goodbye to Dr. Hoffner, you hurried to your desk. You still have a lot of work to do today, so you went to work to forget the dream you had. Burp number 3. You went into the hallway and gazed blankly at the ceiling, trying to heal your body, which had been injured from long hours at your desk. Bad posture, man. You gotta sit up straight. Hey! You look tired. Here, I'll give you this. With that, Dr. Hoffner handed you a can of coffee. Oh, we have that can here, do we? You always work so hard. I'm going to reward you. Dude, we've known each other for like 3 days. I don't know why, but I feel like I see and talk with you a lot these days. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it's been 3 days. For me, I'm kind of happy about that. My colleagues who came in at the same time as me have all left, and Kristoff and the others are the only ones I can talk to. And I bet whenever you say hi to Jeb, just goes, Ugh. It's fun every day to have juniors I can trust. I hope you feel the same way. Oops, I'm sorry for interrupting your break. Well, I have to go and report to the director now. Bye! Why did I say it like that? Well, that's going in the video. You opened the can of coffee and the doctor gave you and took a sip, yet Doctor Who just manifested at the TARDIS and just handed me a warm cup of coffee. You walked back to your desk with a lighter step than before. Oh, I have a little pep in my step. And then you worked for Dr. Hoffner as a Nexus scientist. The season passed quickly in this grueling workplace with no vacation and 1,000 hours of overtime, and you know the feeling when you get when you see something that, like, you feel like will have consequences? That's what I had right now. You are now in busy days as a researcher in Dr. Hoffner's department. What is going on upstairs here? Like, what is this? Why are you meowing at me, you fuck? Your workload had increased and spent days not being able to go home, but you did not feel bad because Dr. Hoffner often invited you to dinner and conversation. But there was just one problem. Hey, would you like to be a part of my new experiment? No. Dr. Hoffner stopped you and tilted your head. Haha, behold, I'm Jesus Christ! Morty, listen to me, Morty. We gotta stop him, Morty. Jesus fucking Christ. Amazing. Truly, what has science done? I don't know if I can read this out loud and, like, keep my dignity. Fuck it. I'm about to make a cat girl. To do that, I need your genes. My genes? What does this have to do with genes? If you need a pair of jeans, I have some that have you. No, I won't hurt you. Are you about to make, like, a clone of me? That's not... Sure, why not? Please? I need you? Hold on, buddy. I know we've been talking for a little while now. Little forward. Let's dial it back a bit. As you ran through the corridors, you began to feel the days of being swept up in Dr. Hoffnar's outlandish research were not so bad. So, is this Mario Sunshine music? Then what happens to you and Dr. Hoffnar is another story. End one, my dear scientist. Do I get to meet Jeebus now? Thank you for playing. This concludes the demo. The full version will open up the roots of Dr. Cracker. And here I was thinking I'd get to play as Jeebus. Oh well, not play as Jeebus, but talk to Jeebus. I wanted to hear some hubris, you know? I wanted some of that, you stand a chance. I wanted that, as I expected, you know? I wanted to hear that gruff, sexy voice. But I do not get to have it today. If you find any bugs, please contact this person. Also, if you find any translation errors, where do I start with the translation errors? I mean, it's readable, but the grammar is needs a lot of work. That's what I'm going to say right now. Well then, see ya. And now we're back to the beginning. Well, that was an adventure. I feel like a piece of myself is missing now. It's like some aspect of my core being is gone now that I'll never get back. But, you know, such is life. Well, that was Madness Project Affection. The art is good. I do like the art. Hoffnar looks good. He has that little green sweater. Where did that come from? Does he have a little green sweater in the game? If he does, I totally missed that. I also like, I like Crackpot's design here. It's based off his retro dissonant gear that he wears in the flashbacks. Jeb is also looking very good. His head is looking very bald and shiny today, as it should be. I kind of wish his goatee completed at a mustache, though. That's a little nitpick of mine. Christ, I am so burpy today. But, that was pretty funny. I got a couple laughs out of it. Again, the translation needs work. The grammar is not the best. But, overall, it was playable. And, I'm interested to see more of what this person can create. Because it was very, very interesting. And I feel like I need to complete it. And I feel like a piece of me will never be whole if I do not complete this game. So complete this game, developers, so that I can play it fully and experience the fullness of my life. Because I'll be laying on my deathbed. I'll be an old man surrounded by my family, and my son will be like, Father, do you have any regrets? And I'll look him in the eyes and I'll say, Son, my only regret is that I did not get to play the full version of Madness Project Affection. And then, you know, flatline, you know, and my son holds my hand weeping, ruining the day that the developers did not complete the game. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.